Well, hello. Welcome back to the backyard. It's been a while since we've had an update, you guys.
Since before we went on one of our camping trips, actually. That's what happened. I came out here, you were packing up the car.
Yeah.
So it's actually been a while.
It's been a bit. We have a big update to show you stuff. Let me get the camera straight. There we go. It's so bright I can hardly see the return. Yeah, we're going to show you the progress. Hang out in the backyard a little bit. It's a beautiful day.
Gorgeous day.
Gorgeous, I tell you.
And it's really gorgeous as well because we just found out we had a reservation to go to Disneyland, and you're probably wondering, like, you guys are showing so much Disneyland right now.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of a thing. We knew this week would be that week. That was purposely why we did the camping and we did a lot of the other stuff, because we knew this week was going to be very Disneyland heavy.
Yeah.
We're really excited. We like, when stuff happens at Disneyland. But the thing is, like I said, we booked a reservation and we just found out, we got a little notification. They're debuting Paint the Night tonight. That was like the one thing I was so stoked about, and it's happening. So we're also going to be at the park on Friday when the 70th kicks off.
Yeah.
But, so just know that if you're not normally a big Disneyland watcher of those videos, it's just a good, week or so that we're kind of really zeroing in on it. And I regret nothing. I'm happy about it. I love it. Oh, yeah.
No, it's a big deal for any Disneyland enthusiast.
Yeah.
Therefore, we will be there.
Yep.
But in the meantime, we have to update you on The Jardin. The Jardin. Jardin.
All the French people are like, wow.
Yeah, nice pronunciation,
Get out of
bro.
here,
They looked at me weird when I was in France anyway, so do I really care? No,
I
they
would
did.
look at you weird anyway.
Trust
right
me.
now.
I even got this one. With the finger. That stereotypical, people just, you think it's fake. No. I got the finger in the face.
Good. It makes me really approve of you, French.
I was in my 20s. Trust me, I didn't react. I didn't react well.
Oh.
Anyways, back to the garden. Greta didn't get to say hello to everybody on this vlog. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be to you from Greta. Hi, Greta.
As you saw in our last video, she likes to chase the vermin, as you will, or the lizards, whatever it is. So she's a huntress.
When she's back here, all she worries about is the wall.
And Scott the squirrel was here yesterday.
Yeah,
she had an encounter.
She had a big day. She's like Jack Nicholson. You want me on this wall. You need me on this wall. Anyways, birds are chirping quite a bit today. They're very excited about the update, which I will slowly pan over. Look at this. Look at this.
It's a big one. Yeah, we'll start off with the corn.
What up, corn lovers?
We had to fertilize all of this today. This whole garden got fertilized, so you can imagine how amazing
it's not too bad,
smells.
But, it's definitely there.
It smells.
We are also getting tassels, the male portion of the plant. Look at that. It's happening. It's all going to plan.
Yep.
So now next we will look for the what?
The stalk, the strings. I forgot the name of them.
Thistle? No,
I wish.
I wanted to use that word.
I wanted to too. I
tassel.
forgot.
No, that's the tassel.
It's the string thing. Everybody is probably shouting at their screen.
Anyways,
right
it's the stringy little things.
You get it.
Yeah.
The husks.
Eventually.
No, dang it. I know there's another word.
You guys will say it in the comments.
Say it in the comments.
Shout it out loud.
So once that happens, then we have to kind of make sure that those
get pollinated
down there, and again, if we get one thing of corn, we're going to be happy. And we also realized we're going to have to get a scarecrow because
we have crows. And we have birds.
We have crows and we have birds, and they will eat the tassels, we were told. So
we're going to print out a picture of your face.
Yeah.
And we're going to put it on a weird scarecrow.
Katie Crow.
Katie Crow is what we're going to do.
Katie Crow. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that soon. That's one of the upcoming projects. But that way you can see. And look at how tall the corn is.
Yeah,
Let's get Greta in front of it because that's kind of
always
our thing. Oh, here you are, Greta.
Yeah, there she is in front of her corn. You get the idea.
She's over it. She's like, what's happening?
Okay, moving on.
We have a big update here.
Look at this. Okay, so we had installed the grading last time to let the cucumber squash situation start to climb, which it's doing.
So, major update from the last video when I was out here. I was like, oh my gosh, some squash are growing. Well, we got back from our trip, the first one, and they were eaten. They were gone. So, we had to quickly, and I mean quickly because we were going on our next trip. Literally, like the day that happened, it's kind of a blur, right?
But we did the cheapest, easiest, quickest thing we could do.
We had to MacGyver. We literally went that night, and we were setting this up at 10:30 at night in almost pitch black.
So we made this soccer goal basically.
Yeah.
to put over that. So it's been there. We just removed it today to kind of retrofit it and do some things to it. I need another support in the middle because we sagging, yo, and it wasn't a style choice. But we were in such a rush, you guys. I was out here in the middle of the night doing this.
Yeah, and also the thing is a quick MacGyver job, and it worked. It helped. It protected everything.
It was like a $50 MacGyver job, and
that's gardening for you, though, right?
Yeah, but we protected everything because if you look, I'll let Katie take the camera.
Yes.
Go look and show them.
Greta sees the bumblebee. Okay, so here, let me get down. You guys, I am so sore from working out. Where these two broke off, you can kind of even see a little bit of it down there. We had a loss. But in that meantime, because we MacGyvered that thing, look at this. Look at how much better this is. Greta's like, what? Yeah, look at that. And it smells so good here because of that fertilizer. Let me tell you, we also have this one right here. And it's sad because when these two got eaten, if you remember that last update, I had hand pollinated one of them and it was huge and it just got sacrificed. It was eaten. We're not sure what got it. Maybe squirrel, maybe crow, either way.
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Exactly. I'm totally okay with that. Now moving over, a lot of the other squash and zucchinis, they're just getting a lot of male flowers. I did see when I kind of went in there a little farther, you probably can't detect it on camera, but there was a female coming in, and the female is the one with the fruit. But I just want you to see the size of this thing. Look at how beautiful that is. If I told you, if I get one zucchini squash, I will be so happy. Now let's move on. Let me just... some of these string beans are doing okay. I'm hoping once the fertilizer starts kind of, because they need the nutrients, I'm thinking that might help. The ones back here are seemingly doing the best. Like you can tell, so I put that up there. You can kind of tell, there it is. You can tell right here they're kind of growing the best in the back. So I kind of think because of these blooms, I'm trying to get as close as I can, I think those are the ones that are that's where the string beans are gonna happen. The cucumbers, on the other hand, some are doing good, some are not. These are a little wonky right now because we just did that fertilizer and watering. I think if this gets pollinated right here, I think this is gonna be a cucumber. Again, it's hard. I don't know for sure. I can't tell. So maybe some of you might know a little bit better than I do, but we'll see. I have a big update about my sugar snap pea. One of them, remember how I had two vines going up back here? One of them sadly passed away. However, this one gave me some sugar snap peas. So I'm actually going to pick this one right now because we're here. All right. We're picking it off. There it is. I can't believe it. The other one I'm going to let get a little bit bigger. But I can't believe it. I have a sugar snap pea. I'm sad that one of the plants didn't make it. I am sad, but we're happy. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to wash this off. I'm going to wash this off and I'm going to eat it. Like that's my lunch. Obviously the tomatoes, you can see this is the beefsteak.
That thing is...
It is beefy.
Massive.
It has got tons of blooms, doing good. We're going to have to cut this little thing off and we're going to have to...
It's kind of a plastic cage, so
we'll have a bigger one.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Or maybe I'll put a trellis behind it or something, like one of those like triangular trellises kind of things. I don't know. But the rest of the tomatoes, let me kind of tilt down. There we go. They're doing great. Some better than others, but they're all different varieties. So that's why. Basil in the middle.
The basil's doing really good.
This one has been growing kind of sideways, closer to the German queen. You could understand why. But it's correcting in the cage now. We've got it. Oh, what happened?
This one, it's like, yeah, it's this one that's, I don't know if we should cut it.
Did that break off or something?
No.
Looks like it broke.
It didn't.
Okay, well, anyways, the German queen, it's just the comeback of the year.
It really is. That thing, if you watched our first video, you saw just how bad it looked.
Katie had no faith, but I
didn't.
I knew that she would bounce back stronger than ever. Give her a little love and she'll show you how awesome she can be. And speaking of awesome, what is this one? The
San Marzano, I think?
Yeah, producing a ton of
tomatoes.
I made a little thing to hold up the ones right there.
Yeah,
because they were touching the ground.
Yep. And I mean, there are so many in this. It's kind of a bush thing, but again, I don't know how much you can tell, but there are so many tomatoes on that plant.
And it's starting to get some vertical growth finally.
Yeah, and yeah, we had kind of like trimmed it a little bit, and I'm glad we did because it needed it. Moving on though to the pepper, we had a giant pepper. I picked it because I didn't think it was gonna get any bigger, and you know, it might just be so early. It's not been hot enough for these peppers. I did leave one bell pepper on right there to see what happens with it. This lunchbox one, the little snacking pepper, I picked that as well. Again, it just has not been hot enough for the peppers. They need some heat. This one, surprisingly, the weird dwarf deformed one, it's growing some peppers. So yeah, I don't know. I think
you're going to be amazed with that one too.
You think so too? Yeah.
Anybody that you save, it's like bringing a dog from a rescue.
Yeah, they kind of thrive.
They're the best ones. You know, they've been to heck and back.
They have, yeah, that's very true. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. On to the carrots. You can see this is my carrot patch, and I'm just gonna kind of thin it out. Some people say they're way too close together and that's gonna mess them up. That's probably the case, but we'll find out. I'll kind of thin it out as we go, and we'll see what happens. Either way, they are. Do you guys remember when I was like, oh, they're not gonna sprout? Well, it seems that they might. Okay, now here are the watermelon radish. Some are doing really good. Some kind of, you know, didn't make it and just went the way of the dodo. So I don't know. I think some of them are going to do good. I don't know if the yellowing is bad, but again, that's why we just fertilized, because I figure, you know, just needed to be fertilized. I have two back here by the flowers. I don't know if you can see that, but they are kind of growing the best. So we'll see what happens. And there's just a better look at, you know, the cucumbers and the string beans and the snap pea. Pretty cool, huh? So we moved this big weird basil bush because it really helps defend from pests. That's kind of like a wall that we have used. Spence had to kind of build this for the berry bush because the berry bush has gone absolutely insane. It is the biggest thing. I've already got, you can see, did I get those on camera? It's behind the netting right now, but I have so many boysenberries coming in. It's insane. I actually have another, this boysenberry is like ready to go, so I'm gonna pick that off real quick. I don't think it can even fit through the net, but I'm gonna take that one. I've already had a few and have eaten them. There's more down there. Again, it's kind of hard with the net. I have to like pick up the net and pick them. So we'll do that. But that, and then we've had a ton of strawberries. We've actually picked them because, you know, you don't want to leave them down there and invite more pests, I guess. So yeah, pretty cool. The berry bush is really thriving. You could just see so many, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's crazy. All right, Spence is over here.
Getting some aphids again.
Yeah, we keep getting aphids over here. We might have to move everything. But the roses are doing good. We just have to kind of chop them off and keep them trimmed right now. Julie,
Some new growth there. You can see
she's
the
got
red.
some, new growth, but definitely needing, needing some aphid control here and there. We're getting some new ones. We should have some new blooms pretty soon. There's another one. So they're looking good. The roses, I mean, think about it. It's not even really summer yet. They really thrive in summer, so we're kind of waiting for summer. Disneyland rose is doing good. It kind of looks like the ones at Disneyland right now, so that's how I measure, like, are they doing okay? Yeah.
Because they know how to grow those things.
Yeah.
Over there.
Spence is kind of,
you go.
oh, thank
Careful.
you.
I dethorned the bottom.
I always do that too. Thank you very much. Very pretty. Love it. So
Little
nice.
Disneyland rose right here in our backyard.
Yeah, we got to trim these off. Those are, but yeah, looking pretty. Looking pretty. Looking good.
These two, you think?
Yeah, take them off. I think so. Once they've kind of like bloomed, they gotta
'cause
go.
they start
Yep.
falling apart.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta trim them off. That way they're not giving energy.
Just get the whole thing and then it regrows
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it'll regrow.
These two?
I think those are time to prune too. Look how pretty this is.
You know what I'm gonna do is just this one, so these can go.
Yeah. Good idea.
There we go.
Yep.
And then these, I kind of like how they look still. Oh, that one's.
Now it's time to go.
Just that one still has.
There you go. There you go. Yep, has to be done. It's really weird when you have to like prune these roses because it almost feels very counterintuitive, but it has to be done, you know? Over here, we're getting some blooms. This has been one of my favorite things. Greta's coming to show you. This is the progress of the seeds. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So this one is doing the best. I don't know how, but it is, there it is. It is thriving. We're getting some blooms. We're getting lots of green. It's just doing great. It's been fun to watch it. Like Greta and I look out this window a lot, but this one's doing really, really good. This one's doing okay. Like we've got a little bloom you could see, but I think what I'm going to do for this one is put a little bit more soil. I'm going to put soil in all three of them, but I'm going to probably put some more soil and seeds in because, you know, we are getting some new growth, but it's not doing as well as these two. So that's kind of the plan. Spencer trimmed back the graffiti plant there, so it's looking a lot better, a lot healthier. And over here, it is just kind of destruction over in our patio area, but it's under construction.
Pardon our pixie dust.
Pardon our pixie dust, exactly. Yeah, there's just so much going on here. Like, we've had to kind of trim these. These are the rescue plants, but they're doing good. The heat wave really messed with some of them, so we're trying to kind of like balance, you know. Oh, hello, airplane. A little Cessna up there. Trying to balance and figure out, you know, because that heat wave was intense. Over here, this is also, like I said, this is, pardon the pixie dust. We started, I think Spencer planted just this fern yesterday or the day before. And we're trying to lay out like where we want everything, but I think we got it figured out. So today he's gonna put those finally in by the fountain there. So that's doing good. So over here, looks like a disaster we grilled the other night. Greg, you would be proud, so I got to clean all that up. We laid this out. We had that Costco pool. We blew it up because Kaylee was going to come over, but then she ended up not. It was fun. We had it up for a day or two. It's just, you know, it's a space. So we're drying it out. I drained it. I think if we ever... I don't know, this pool was really big. It's huge. Like, it spanned this entire backyard. I think if we do another pool again, I'm going to probably do a little bit of a smaller one because, man, it took up so much space. So, yeah, I don't know if we'd do it again. It's a good pool, so I'll probably leave it at my mom and stepdad's house because I think they have more room in their backyard. We just don't have the biggest space. So, yeah, and then it's just a mess of stuff everywhere. Like I said, pardon our pixie dust. We have to do a lot more work before we head to Disneyland. But we just wanted to give you a little update and let you know what's going on.
Construction walls here.
Behind the construction walls.
Yeah, we show you behind that wall, behind the fourth wall, behind the construction wall, whatever.
Yeah. Even the birds are stoked. We have to put the
goal back.
The goal back on.
What's the goal, Katie?
What's the goal? To put it back on and not get our stuff eaten. It still trips me out when I come around this corner and there's just giant like patch of corn. Yeah. All right. Block it. Block it. That's you blocking it from the squirrels.
Like when they're like in the air and they're like.
Yeah. There's our thumbnail. Hold on. Pose for our thumbnail, everybody. Here it is. Hold on. Yeah. Here it is. Ready? Thumbnail. So now you guys know how that happened. Greta's like, what?
Or it's gonna be this one. Watch.
Okay. All right.
Show the garden a little bit.
Okay. Ready? You guys behind the scenes.
So we're here looking at the garden and we're trying to get ourselves a thumbnail.
Yep.
It'd be really awesome.
Yeah.
If we got a thumbnail.
Just like that.
We'll see.
I like the
because
pose.
what happens is YouTube will offer up 3 options for you.
Yeah.
And then you can also just do your own thumbnail. But they'll give you like kind of what they think, what their algorithm has, and lately it's all been like
very expressive.
Yeah,
so that's what it's gonna do.
We'll show it to you if it ends up happening.
You'll see.
It'd be kind of funny.
It would be funny. I think either way we're gonna go with it, just for science.
Or maybe.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Shocking.
All right, we got to wrap this up. We will see you guys in the next video, whatever it may be. It's probably going to be a Disneyland video because of the 70th, like Katie was saying.
I think you're going to have about 2 more Disneyland videos. Yeah. I think possibly a Downtown Disney one.
They happen in chunks, so don't fret if you watch this channel for stuff other than Disney. Don't fret. We have
a Malibu update
It'll
coming.
be done quick.
Yeah, we have Malibu update. We have some day trips. We have a couple things planned.
A lot of fun stuff now that it's kind of the summer vibe is happening.
It's starting to happen.
We're doing all rad summer stuff. So, all right. Thanks for watching, you guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.